Well, if I was psychic, I would know what's in this box.
What's he unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey, friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is a weird one. It's a wild one. It's a crazy one for sure. A while back, I backed a Kickstarter for Josh Malerman's first graphic novel, RSVP ESP. I had to practice that many times before I did a take. And I got it. I got it a while ago. I got it, and this shirt was part of it. It was pretty awesome. I'll show that to you. It came with several things. I did one add-on because how can you resist? It came with the trade paperback. This is, I don't know if it's currently available or it will be available at some point. But check your comic book stores for RSV ESP. See? RSVP ESP. And it's here. You can read it right here. Boom, you just absorb that. So that's good. Wasn't it good? It was awesome, wasn't it? I also got the Cherry Capital Comic-Con exclusive preview. They were at a Comic-Con before RSVP ESP came out, and they had this sort of teaser comic book that has a few pages, perhaps the opening pages of the graphic novel to give people a tease of what it'll be. And I think they were giving them out or something, or maybe selling them, but they were signed by Dirk Manning and Josh Malerman. Dirk Manning is the guy who turned Josh Malerman's story into a graphic novel and then launched a Kickstarter. So I ponied up for this edition, and it came at the level I backed with the hardcover, exclusive limited edition hardcover with the lenticular cover that looks like Mr. Cotter is getting his head handed to him. Very, very nice deluxe leather edition. And it also had a signed book plate, which is pretty impressive. That cockroach down there, you could feel it. It's embossed. So signed by Josh Malerman, Dirk Manning, and Joshua Ross. Very epically cool. And of course the t-shirt. And I'm not sure if you can get that limited edition hardcover. I think that was exclusive to the backers on Kickstarter. I don't think that's going to be in comic book stores. You could check eBay and what have you. But the tier I backed came with the Malerman mystery box. This is a box of things from Josh Malerman's office. So I don't know. It could be pencil shavings. It could be dried up Kleenex. I don't know what he put in it. He could have just dumped his wastebasket in there, taped the box up, and sent it out. I have no expectations of what this could be, because literally the description said a mystery box of cool items from around Josh Malerman's office. It's sort of the funnest thing you could do, right? If you really love an author and you like their work, and you're like, I want to get some of his office in my office. And by the way, I got a new desk, so I have sort of a new setup, and it couldn't be a better way to christen the new setup than to put some Malerman magic in there. So I hope he put some magic in there, but I'm dying to see what's in this. What's very cool about this is that it has Josh Malerman's address right on the return label. And I'm going to be very careful with that. You're not going to see it. I do remember one time when Josh put out his personal cell phone on Facebook. He put his personal cell phone number out on Facebook. He's that kind of carefree. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. It's starting out crazy. Let's see. Okay, well, what do we got? First up, this paper plate award is for Jeff Terry for being an unbelievable reader from Josh Malerman. I got a paper plate award. Now, I don't know what the other, I think there were 15 boxes. I don't know what awards they're going to get, but I got the paper plate award. And that is Josh Malerman's doodle. And just look at the fringes around the edge. You could just tell. If I take this plate through a magic portal into Josh Malerman's imagination, this would turn into a power disc, and these lines would radiate sonic waves that would just it would make your enemies run in fear, and it'd make your friends bold. That's what they would do. That's what this plate would do. But right now, it's just a paper plate in this world. Um, maybe good to eat pizza off of. I don't know. Yeah, like I would eat pizza. Anyway, that's a start. I would love to see what other people get. I know there's one guy out there, Jason JJ, that I'm dying to see what you get. So share it if you do. I got some fake blood. This is so cool. You can file insurance claims with this. This will stand up in any court of law. This is authentic monster blood. Fake blood now. Wow, it really works. So that's cool. That gets you, out of some things. Ooh, wow. This is a foreign language edition of Mallory. That is so cool. A foreign language edition of Mallory. And it looks like I can't I don't think that's the Dark Regions artwork. I don't think it is. But super, super cool. Look at that. What language? Is it Spanish? Could be Italian. The Spanish language edition or Italian language edition of Mallory. Very cool. I have like several. I have the Dark Regions. I have the SST, and of course, I have the U.S. Trade edition. So I'm very happy to get that. That's so cool. What else? Oh, no way, no way. Stuff just got super real. Oh, look at this. So these are the cards that are used. Oh, wow. I can't even really look at this. These are the cards. This sticker, I believe I got this with the RSVP ESP box initially. So that's very cool. And then these cards are like the psychic cards. They do the test with these. So this is super cool. You hold them up and you look at your subject and you look at a card and you say, what am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? What do you think this card is? What is it? Yes, circle. So that's cool. But I'm getting into something here that's pretty crazy. A slip-cased black mad wheel. Look at this. Black SST black mad wheel. Oh my God, that is pretty amazing. I think SST is just killing it with the Josh Malerman titles, and here it is, and it came and with the slipcase too, with the slipcase. Wow, man, this is one, and he sent it to me because he knows I haven't read Black Mad Wheel yet, even though I have a signed trade, and I actually have the SST edition. So he knows I didn't read it yet, and he's like, "Dude, I'm gonna drop a hint. You're getting a mystery box and a hint." This is like the Stephen King rules. So this is Josh Malerman rules. I would agree with this pin. This pin is no lies were told with this pin. That is pretty awesome. And then this is Read Josh Malerman. So this is the pin. I believe this came with Nightworm's box. The Malermaniac box? I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. I'm just going to keep shaking it. Read Josh Malerman. So that's cool. And then finally in here, I think it's finally, I got a lot of popcorn. This is Pearl, the slipcase, signed, limited edition, also from SST. I got to say, Josh did it up really well with these titles, with what's in this box. This is pretty stellar, especially for those who don't have the SST editions. These are just fantastic. So here it is. I have the SSTs from Josh Malerman's private collection. That is super exciting. Hey, as I was putting that box away, these two items fell out. These are the cards that came with that comic book that I showed you earlier. That was with the cherry Cherry Capital Comic Con. So I just didn't get I didn't get to show you. So now I did. Very epic haul, and I couldn't be happier with it. It is truly a tremendous, wonderful thing for Josh to have done for the backers of RSVP ESP, which you could probably get, I think, by now. It should be out, right? It should be, just check your local comic book store. But hit me up if you also got one of these Malerman mystery boxes with your backing of Kickstarter. There are 15 of us in this club. Let me know what you got. We can laugh and talk about perhaps paper plate award. Um, goes out to you. See what you got. But that's all I have to share for now. Thank you for joining me this time. Hope to see you again next time. And in the meantime, stay frosty.